Hey, Coach Gunner here. Today we're going to go over the different blocking techniques and what I feel like is the proper way to block. There are a couple different methods which I'm going to be going over today, and I'm going to allow you to understand a little bit more about why we do things the way we do and why I teach things the way I do. The first technique that I want to go over with you guys is called the replacement method. The replacement method is where you take your knees and you replace them with where your feet were. It causes you to kick back a little bit, so it's a lot of movement and it's very, very hard on your knees. The reason I do not like this is because it is so hard on your knees, especially for youth players. Now, as you can see, this method a lot of times causes our chest to fall over. So if I'm kicking my knees back and my chest is falling over, we're landing directly on these knees. Not only that, if I'm leaning forward and falling over, I will have a tendency to come down onto my hands, and we don't want to do that. Now, the last thing that I don't like about this drill is if I'm kicking my knees back, I'm creating distance from my chest protector to this ball. So, say we have a ball right here that we're trying to block right down the middle. If I kick back, now that ball has opportunity to go up side to side, really anywhere other than my chest protector. Now, if we take the same exact baseball and we drop our knees towards it, now that ball doesn't really have anywhere else to go. It's going to come right into our chest, block straight down, and it's going to stay right in front of us exactly where we want it. The method that I like to use is sliding our knees towards the baseball, bringing our chest towards the baseball. The reason I like this method so much is we create that sliding motion and it's not as much trauma to our knees. As a youth coach, it is very important to remember that these kids are very susceptible to overuse injuries, especially overuse injuries that are related to trauma. So that constant blocking hard onto those knees can cause a lot of repetitive trauma and can cause an overuse injury. The main reason that coaches do not teach this method is they feel that if your body is moving forward towards that baseball, that the baseball is going to kick off your body, which I do not feel is the case at all. I've used this time and time again, and I feel very comfortable with this technique. I feel very comfortable with how far the ball kicks away from me. It's usually right within my inner circle, and it does not kick far away at all. Also, if you're talking about youth players, they are not going to be throwing hard enough to really have a ball that's going to kick off very far. Now, as you get older, you do develop a little bit better mechanics to keep the baseball closer to you as well. So I do not see it as much of an issue, and I also feel like it really incorporates better knee health as well as better mechanics and a proper way to block a baseball. Now, after you go over your mechanics, the first drill that I like to start with is the glove first drill. So what that means is our glove is the first thing to tell us that we need to block. A lot of times we're here, if we stay back with this elbow and see a pitch coming, a lot of times that glove is the first thing to let you know that we're going down to block. Our glove will flip, and that is my indicator that we are going down to block, okay? So if I'm here and my glove wants to flip to get to that pitch, this is gonna go first and then I'm gonna follow. Same thing, if I have a pitch right down the middle and it's low and it's coming down and it makes my glove flip, I follow. So that is the first thing that goes. We're gonna work our glove first. All we're gonna do is we're gonna get our glove to a spot, whether it's middle, outside, or inside. And you'll see me rotate my shoulders around to make sure I get my body in front of that baseball. So one of the main reasons I like to use tennis balls is that it allows kids to really work on their mechanics without worrying about the ball really hurting them. It also lets us know if that ball is going to kick far away from us or if we're allowed or able to have a ball stay right in front of us. So it'll look something like this.
Sorry.
You're good. That one kicked a little bit further away from me than I wanted to. I really like to keep a inner circle, and you can even do a point system with this with all of your catchers. So the inner circle can be 2 points, the outer circle can be 1 point, and we can see how many points you can get at the very end of the round. One of the things that I do not see enough is I do not see enough reaction blocking. So what that means is I want a coach to stay a little bit further back, and then he's going to mix in balls that I have to receive well, and then also balls that I have to block. So this is really good to work on real-time game situations, knowing when we flip our glove to go and block and when we stay up to receive. And it'll look something like this. Thanks for watching, everybody. Those are the catching drills and techniques that we use with our athletes, and I hope it helped you out. If you have any questions or comments, just put them down below and I'll get right to it. Thanks, guys.